Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's not welcome, but not welcome back. But hey, what's up, people? Welcome to Conversations with Jason, where for the next 365 days, what I'll be doing is I'll be video taking in my bedroom, and hopefully all this changes. It's a whole COVID season right now. But yes, for the next 365 days, what I'll be doing is sharing tips, tricks, resources, ideas, concepts, books, right? In terms of marketing, advertising, business, branding, self-help books. And I just want to share with you guys my entire journey. I'm a fresh graduate, and what I'm trying to do is pursue a career in brand strategy. And I really want to create a platform where I can share the things I learned, share it with you guys, show you guys the journey and how I start thinking about problems and how I start looking at things, and what are the most essential books you should be picking up, looking at, reading to understand and further develop ideas, concepts, and so on and so forth. So I hope you can join me for the next 365 days. This is day number 1. Technically, I started on Instagram, but let's just count it as day number 1 for the next 365 days, right? So throughout this entire process, what I'll be doing is sharing things from books like this, right? Deep Works by Cal Newport, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Unsafe Work by Jonah Sachs. And also I'll be looking at ebooks too, like what the most successful people do before breakfast, like Laura VanderKam. Right, it's really all about this entire platform. It's just about me sharing my experience with you guys and sharing everything that I learned. So in the whole prospect of this being video number 1, that's really talk about how to get yourself and start working, get yourself in the right mindset to start working, right? Now, one of the best books to actually get you started on that is Deep Works by Cal Newport, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to save this bite-sized knowledge for a different day. What I'm going to do is actually talk about what the most successful people do before breakfast by Laura VanderKam. So in this whole book, right, it's really going to highlight to you why you should be getting started, start your days in the morning, right? Really about how you should start your days early, because in the wee hours of the day, what you can do is that you can pull yourself away from all the distractions going on planet Earth and focus on things that you want to do, right? The book highlights that there's 3 things that successful people focus on in the morning, and that is, first, they have their careers, right? They focus on the biggest problems, because you have to understand one thing: motivation and your willpower, that's all like a muscle. The more you try to use it, right, the more it runs out, and towards the end of the day it starts running out. So that's where people aren't able to actually focus on, that's actually where people start losing the commitment they have towards their diets, towards their addiction or whatever it is they're doing, right? So in the beginning of the day, start either handling the biggest problem you gotta do, right, when you're free from distractions, free from email, work, or whatever it is, right? Second thing you could be doing is focusing on relationships with people. Again, willpower is limited, right? Every single day when you wake up, chances are, assuming we are all relatively healthy, when you wake up in the morning, you are when you're most cheerful, you have the energy to get things rolling, you are the energy to start getting started and start doing things, right? So in the morning, what a lot of successful people do is they take their time to actually build on the meaningful relationships they have with people, instead of going out early morning, right? Waking up, first thing you do, you rush off to work, and then by the time you come home, you've had a whole day of shit experiences at work, or with people, or like with terrible clients, or whatever it is you're handling, right? And when you come home and you actually have to face people, and then the amount of willpower you have to sustain a great conversation, to be happy and to not bring the problems you have at work back home, right, is at its lowest, right? So really want to start building those, take time to actually build those family relationships, right? Wake up early morning, have a great morning, right? Go talk to the people you love, talk to your friends, go out for breakfast before work or whatever it is, right? A lot of successful people take some time off in the morning to make sure they get that crucial family and relationship time. And the final thing you could do, what successful people do at least, is find time for themselves. And this could be meditating, yoga, praying, right? Working out. It's really all on you. It's really you decide what works best for you, what's important to you, and taking that time off to really get yourself in that zone, that bubble of really tuning yourself into oh my god, it's episode 1 and I'm burping. Oh my god. Okay, yes. This whole little bubble of you and focusing on yourself and the enjoyment that you wanna have, right? So really taking the time to understand yourself, really taking the time to enjoy yourself before you're thrown into the chaos that is the world. So that is the three most essential thing you should be doing, or at least the most successful people in the world are doing every single morning, right? Focus on their work, right? Because there's no distractions. Focus on your family, because that's when you are the most happy without any baggage from the day. And focus on yourself, because everybody needs time to focus on themselves, really understand themselves, and really put themselves in the right mood and the right setting to perform the best for the rest of the day, right? So those are three key things that you should be doing, that every successful person has been doing, at least according to Laura VanderKam. Okay, so that's really all I have for you today. It's gonna be bite-sized knowledge, like this 5 minutes to 10 minutes. That's how long I'm expecting all my videos to be. Maybe sometimes I'll be having interviews with people that might span longer. If you guys are interested in things like that, feel free to let me know. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is, right? I don't know what the YouTube algorithm is, but I would love, if you think I bring you value, I would love a follow or everything that is at that everything that it is. That's really all I have for you. Cheers. I hope you guys have an absolutely great one. But before I go, I do want to remind you guys and motivate you guys to go out there, try something new, right? Watch this video, learn what you gotta do, and go out and do something new, because the only way you can be better is to try to do something new. Okay, alright guys, that's all it is for episode 1. Have a great one.